Hi and welcome to the Power Tools instructional video for the ETC-ITC application that is available in the Android and Apple stores. ETC stands for Energy Trigger Communication, which is a new form of ITC. And hopefully this application will help you with your answers in an investigation that you're seeking. First thing you want to do when you get the application is go to the icon and click on the icon. The icon is going to bring you into a landing screen, which you're seeing here. This landing screen has these two options on here, the start menu and the instructions. The instructions are going to be exactly what you're watching now. This is the video that will teach you how to use this application. So if you get stuck or you forget how to do something, just go back to the instructions and it will take you straight through it. What you want to do though is you want to go and hit start. Start takes you into the main screen. The main screen consists of the Power Tools logo as well as the name of the application. And then you have an EMF readout bar. This EMF readout bar is going to show you the EMF that is being triggered at the time. It's going to show pretty high when you start it off, but you have to calibrate the EMF, which normally is the best thing to do anyways because it takes out any false EMF in the environment. What you want to do first, though, is you want to notice that you have the numbers, letters, yes and no, words, gender, and months. These here are your options that you'll be able to answer the questions, or they'll be able to answer the questions from. I'm just going to shut that for the time being. Then you have sound, you have log, and audio, as well as this bar here of 1 through 10. This is your EMF sensitivity bar. Your EMF sensitivity ranges from 0 to 15 milligauss for 1, and then I'm sorry, not 0 to 15, it's 5 through 20 milligauss for 1, then 21 through 40 milligauss for 2, 41 through 60 milligauss for 3, 61 through 80 milligauss for 4, 81 through 100 milligauss for 5, and so on. It's done in 20 milligauss increments, so that's how you can remember that. You want to go ahead and switch over what your sensitivity you want it to be. We're going to choose 4 just for demonstration. I'll choose 3 actually for demonstration purposes. And next you want to go and ask a question. So we have our timer set for 5 seconds. We have our sensitivity set for 3. And we're going to ask a question. Say the question is, how old are you? You want to say, how old are you? And then hit numbers, calibrate EMF. So now you have the EMF being calibrated at the top there, and you have your numbers chosen. You're seeing your numbers changing on the bottom here. See, it just went to 3. And the idea is when it reaches that level of EMF that it will stop this area from rotating anymore and changing anymore, and that will be the answer that the spirit is trying to give you. You can use this area and watch it, or if you don't feel like watching it, you can hit sound, and sound will
9
give you a voiceover.
10
So you can hear exactly what it is changing to at the time.
11
So we're going to pretend for the time being that Spirit
12
decides that it wants to answer on this, and we're going to try to trigger this. There, we triggered it at 42 milligauss. The answer would be 12, that it was trying to speak to you and give you. And right now we don't have the log on, but we're going to show you what you can do with the log on. So we're going to ask another question. We're going to say, are you a male or female? So Same thing applies. You don't have to calibrate EMF again because it's going to go back to 0. But you want to say, are you a male or female? Hit gender. Male. And then hit log. Female. And we're going to do the same thing. Is we're going to pretend male that it's getting triggered by EMF. Female. And 42 milligauss again stopped it. So it tells us that it's female. Now, since you have the log, we'll show you what the log looks like. If you click on log, and we go to 4:27 at 7:09 p.m., that's the most recent, I believe. You'll see right there what we just did. 4:27 at 7:13 p.m. in 45 seconds. We got 42 milligauss that gave us the answer of female. And this will continue to log down for you in the release, the beta release. If you're using the beta release right now, you have to hit log each time you ask a question. Once the final release is out, you only have to hit the log once. So I don't really need this, so I'm just going to hit delete. It's going to bring us back into the menu. Now I'm going to show you what audio does. Audio runs a digital recorder in the background the entire time that you have audio on. So if you want to, and you want to take advantage of the option and possibly catching EVPs at the same time, you want to click audio, create recording. Now it's running in the background, and you'll hear it when I play it back, me talking, so you can see exactly how it works. With words, heaven. We're going to do another one just for fun. This would be words TV pertinent to the investigation, or if you had some question that you would grandfather specific words, you'd be able to get these words from date. Now we're going to pretend again that it's getting triggered by EMF. Fire. And 46 milligauss, it stopped at fire. Could there have been possibly a fire? Something of that nature. I'm not saying that this will tell you 100% everything that you want to know, but it is a step in the right direction. So we're going to shut off audio. We can go back in and click audio, and now we see in 4:27 at 7:15 in 16 seconds, we created an audio recording. You can actually go and click on that and listen to it. Now it's running in the background, and you'll hear it when I play it back. You'll hear it when I play it back, so you can see exactly how it works. Playing twice. With words. Heaven. 5. Do another one just for fun. This will be words TV pertinent to the investigation, okay, or if you had some question that you would grandfather. Specific. Let me turn that down. These words from date. So it's playing in the background. Once it plays, it'll be deleted out, and that will fire. Be that. However, you have all the options as I showed you here. Possibly a fire. This is the readout menu. I'm not saying that this will tell you 100% everything that you want to know, but it is a step in the right direction. Yes. So we're going to shut off audio. Sound. So the yes and no is going on. It's not. There's no spirit triggering it. For some reason, you can't get an answer. So you just hit no answer, and it will stop it. If you're logging, it will log no answer to your log. And then you can go on to your next one. End is to end the application. So if we hit end, you'll see where it pushes us right back to the landing screen. So that's the ETC-ITC in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at editparatools.net, or you can go ahead and try to catch me on Facebook. I'm also available on there. I hope you enjoyed the application, and happy hunting.